Guess what? I got an email again, this time from Kazrog, that they've released a new plugin. Should be available at the moment that I'm publishing this video. Or I hope so if I can have enough time to edit it. Because I'm literally filming this the day before the release. But if I can, then today you can get the new Kazrog EQ plugin. And I'm going to check it out, of course. So let's get started. So sometimes I'm thinking of putting this microphone into omni so that there's less proximity effect, because I tend to move back and forth a lot. But if I put it on omni, I also need to wear headphones, in-ears. Cannot use my speakers anymore because of the crosstalk. Yeah. So the True 252 is how this EQ is called, and it's based on the Langevin. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, a Langevin graphic equalizer. It's actually a very sought after EQ, and George actually gave me the tip. Like, if you ever see a Langevin EQ like this one, buy it. Maybe he will buy it first, but who knows? Anyway, it's a very interesting EQ because it's basically some kind of a graphic EQ. There's not a lot to control. You only have your boost and your cut. And I think there's some kind of variable Q or something going on, but it's very simple in its controls. In building this emulation, copious measurements were made of the original hardware, and every effort has been made to accurately represent it in the digital domain, including the extremely musical Motown style, EQ curves and gentle saturation of the original unit. Are you taking notes, Harrison? This equalizer is incredibly intuitive and brings life to masters, buses and individual tracks in a way that feels effortless and immediate. What they're saying over here, brings life to masters and blah blah. It's what I think of the True Iron as well from Kazrog. And I don't know what it is with True Iron, but there's something in there that I really like. And the thing is, it's a very subtle thing. It's really subtle. Oh, look. Now, they approved of my opinion as well, I think. Look at that face. Wow. That's a face of a few years ago. Different glasses. Also different camera. I'm now using a different lens, different sensor size. That you know, this was filmed on a more wide-eye camera, and that you know, skews your face a little bit like this. And yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the product. As you can see, I'm running the private beta. This is actually my user account name. It's my second thing. So I think the beta just, you know, takes that. Otherwise, it wouldn't say YT Studio 2. It would just say YT Studio. Anyway, they've given me access to this plugin just before the release. Apart from that, I haven't been in contact with Kazrog about this thing. My assistant did ask what the release date would be, because that wasn't clear from the first email. They're not seeing this video before anybody else. There's also no time to show them the video before anybody else. And everything that I'm saying is my complete, honest and independent opinion. As always, if you like that and appreciate that, make sure to check out my affiliate links over here. Toman, Sweetwater. If you want to buy your gear or something else that they sell, use my affiliate link and you're supporting my channel without paying anything extra. Or sign up to High Note. High Note over here. Clickable links are also in the description down below. Now look at the interface. We've got our screws here, which all have a different angle, and we've got reflection on the knobs. Look, that reflection is like. Oh no, it's not changing. No, the reflection is not. Is it? Oh wait, no, the reflection is changing. Oh wow, they sure put some time in that. Oh look, with a little shadow coming over here. Wow, attention to detail. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, okay. Ah, yeah. interesting. Oh, oversampling. No. Let's put that to the max. Is it adding harmonics? I think it is. All right, I'm not sure yet. Let's test this thing out on something different. The noise is not from the plugin, by the way. That's in the recording. Alright, so I just matched the curve in the Pro Q. Let's compare these two together, because I find the highs sounding very nice in the Kazrog one, but I just want to make sure that it's really different from the Pro Q. So let's do a quick A/B test. It seems that there is something happening, something really small, and something really difficult to describe. I would love to know more about this whole EQing subject and analog EQs compared to digital EQs and that kind of stuff. Honestly, I have been asking a lot of questions to Harrison about the whole Dan Worrell, Lonely Rocker, Harrison thing that was going on. If you haven't heard about it, I'll link the video from the Lonely Rocker here. It's basically that the EQ in the channel strip plugin from Harrison nulls perfectly with re-EQ. And I've been asking a lot of questions to Harrison about this over the email, because I wanted to know what was really going on here. Like, what is happening here? Why would you do this? And the only conclusion I have for now is that I'm starting to doubt EQ plugins a little bit more. Most of all, analog simulating EQ plugins, and also the way that EQs are simulated, analog EQs are simulated in the box. Because I'm not sure if we're getting everything from the analog character. And what I mean with that is that, okay, so we've got EQing, literally EQing. We've got the harmonics and the distortion and whatever that comes with it. But could it be that there is more than just that? That there is something that we're missing out on, something that we haven't thought about, that happens in analog devices, that doesn't happen in digital devices, or that we're not simulating yet. And maybe the reason for that is that we also cannot measure it or something. But these are all like big question marks floating around my head, and there's just no definitive answer on that subject for me yet. If I would have an answer on this subject, then it would be interesting. You would know for certain that I would clickbait the hell out of that. But for now, I just don't know. And I also just don't know what is going on with this thing. I think I hear a little bit of a difference between this and a standard Pro Q. When analyzing, I see some harmonics. I'm just not sure if it's enough harmonics to be able to hear it. That's all. That's, by the way, a completely separate discussion. Like, what does inaudible mean? Depends on so many things if something is inaudible or not. But is that what I'm hearing? Is it the cramping? Or is there something else going on? Is there something in the time domain that you know, gets weird, resonating, whatever? I don't know. As far as I can measure and as far as my knowledge goes, there is a difference. I just don't believe the measurement when I listen to it. When I listen to it, the difference seems to be higher. I kind of like the groove that is coming from this, but I just don't believe myself. Yeah, I just don't know for sure. I also don't know for sure if this would be something that you need. I don't know. The only way to figure it out is by checking out the trial. I'll link to them down below. What I would say, if you want to pick up something from Kazrog that's really worth something, really check out the True Iron. I really like that, and maybe put that True Iron after your EQ. Maybe you're getting the same thing, but more versatile because you can choose a few things. I cannot say that this thing is not snake oil, and I cannot do enough comparisons because I do not have that length of an EQ over here to verify what is going on, do my own measurements, that kind of stuff. And with that being said, I want to end this video over here. If you like my videos and want to support me, make sure to become a member on Patreon or on YouTube. Don't become a member on both. You can do that, but the content would be the same. As a member, you get early access to videos, exclusive content, Q&As, and all that good stuff. I'll link a playlist about that over here. If you don't want to become a member, but want to watch more videos, you can do that by, for instance, watching this one. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, keep pushing, and bye-bye.